All right, we haven't done it yet tonight, so with 5 minutes left here, meet me at the end of pit road. We'll do a pit party. Pit party here at the end of pit road in practice.
All right, welcome in. We are live from
All
the
right,
Texas
got 20
Motor
more seconds.
Speedway.
We're going to roll here. Those of you on track, if you want to get this pit party in, hop down now.
This is the first gear racing Gen 6 Cup Series from the Texas Motor
I'll be
Speedway.
there in 15 seconds.
All right, we're going to start rolling here. We're going to get up on track. Bravo!
Got the guys heading out for a pit party. So they'll simulate a race start.
All right, pace speed will make 70 right here.
Should have 14 drivers starting the race, unless we get a few more to slide in and qualifying.
All right, we're going to be going in 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Oh! I was trying to pull over. I got killed.
Sorry, I got really loose. I was trying to fly it up the track, give y'all room.
Damn it, I was on a tear too.
So we're here for 170 laps tonight. As you can tell, the trouble spot is the exit of turn 2. It is very loose on exit.
Ouch, that one hurt.
And that will conclude practice. Kyle Heath was the fastest. Going to have 10 minutes. Each driver will get 2 laps. They could take those 2 laps at any time in the 10 minutes. Got a few cars loading up on pit road. Got Joseph Groves here in a chromed Hooters machine. Gonna turn the 6th fastest time. Looks like we've got Kyle Heath out on the track now. He's taking the green flag. Lap 1 is in for Kyle Heath, that's 3rd fastest. See if he can improve here on lap number 2. We've had 8 cars take time. Got the 22 car of Ricky Lake coming out, making his return to the league this evening. Oh, he saved it. 22 loose. Coming out of 2. I said it was a trouble spot earlier. We're going to flip back and check out Jason Haney. He was fast in practice. Could be a threat for the pole here. Lap 1 is in 29.4. See if he can improve that on lap number 2. And he goes to second. Time in his scoring has it as a tie, but they are giving it to the 55. Got the 82 of Brian Hayberger. His first lap was a 29.8. That's good for the 9th position out of 11. See if he can improve on lap number 2. Comes out of turn 4. Across the start-finish line. And he moves to 4th. And now look at Trevor Benz. He's coming to take the green flag. Oh, he's a little high. Coming out of turn 4, takes the green flag. So only 8th fastest for Trevor. We've had a late entrance. It's the 29 of Donald Ray. So we are up to 15 cars tonight.
All right, that's it for qualifying. Congrats, Ryan, on the pole. Again, just a reminder, guys, with pit road entry, that commitment line is really early. The cone is off to the left by the wall. Please remember any green flag pit stops you're calling out that you are pitting. 170 laps, 4 sets of tires in the pits, 1 fast repair. Got that 110 horsepower tonight. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun.
So we're going to let the guys get loaded in. Going to have 170 laps tonight. We are at the Texas Motor Speedway. 87 ambient temperature, 27% humidity, clear skies, 7-mile-an-hour wind. So should be some great racing action tonight from Texas. It always puts on a great show. Sorry about that. So it is Ryan Hill on the pole, Jason Haney second, Todd Smith third, Brian Hayberger fourth, Kyle Heath fifth, Nolan Milne is sixth.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck, y'all.
Wait for the pace car to drop off the track.
Green.
And we are green at Texas.
Wait.
Working on back straight.
Caution. Pointing out.
That is the 97 of Buster Malcolm around. Caution is out. We're going to take a look. Let's see what happened. Buster is that
Base car
kind
flying
of
off in the
brown
tree up
car at the top of the screen.
Yeah, base car.
Oh! Tough hit for the 97 in the 4. Let's re-roll that tape again. Looked like a bit of net code there. There was a big gap between the 97 and the 4. Not much they could do about that.
All right, checking in. Do we have a claim for that incident?
I don't know who was below me, but I'm not sure, but I'd have to look at that replay.
Somebody's going around back there.
Whoa, 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 what happened?
That was so random.
Yeah, they checked up in front of me. I locked the brakes up. I got way too much rear brake bias in it.
Rear brake bias, what is that?
Oh, Todd, I love you.
So I'm not sure all what was going on back there, but the 97 is on the pits. The 4 car is in the pits.
I got 8 minutes. I'm done. Well, I didn't realize I was going to have 8 minutes repairs. I didn't even hit anything. I just had the guy driving spin me, and I spun across the track, so I didn't think, like...
So we are going green this time by. Todd Smith will lead us to the start, with Jason Haney alongside him, Ryan Hill, Kyle Heath, Nolan Milnes, Brian Hayberger.
Ready. Green flag, green flag.
Todd with a great jump on that start. Jason Haney looking underneath Todd for the lead. Side by side into turn 1. Jason's got the run on the inside, but Todd's got the momentum on the outside. Jason comes up, get a little bit of side draft on the 66. 13 is sitting waiting in the wings. Oh, 9 got a little loosey bobbled, and he hung on to it. Woo! They did crank up the horsepower tonight for this race. And that has made these cars a little loose. You can see Jason's kind of drifted just a little loose there. Top 3 right under a blanket there. You got Nolan and Ryan Hill battling for 4th. Side-by-side battle for 2nd. Kyle's looking underneath Jason. Kyle's able to slide up and complete the pass and move into 2nd. Todd goes really, really high. He's going to lose the lead and possibly 2nd. He's got Jason still on his note. Jason's going to fall back in line. Todd's loose. The rear end hanging out. Auburn leads Alabama here. Todd going to try that high line again. I think Jason's going to slide up and take 2nd from him. And here comes Nolan Milnes. He's going to enter the chat. He says, hook me up with a top 3, boys. Todd back to that high line again. I think Nolan may get by him this time. Yes, he does.
Whee!
And go low way, baby. I'm out of ammo to go. You're clear.
So we got a 3-car breakaway at the front. We got the 1355 and 1, 1, 2, 3. And we have another 3-car pack, the 82, the 9, the 66.
I didn't know where you was going. I almost spun out loud. I must have.
Sorry about that, Todd.
I didn't want to shove it down in there if you was going to pull down a little late. It's all good, though.
Woo! Going by.
'77 pitting.
And something has happened to the 77. He's on pit lane. I'm going to roll back and see if we can find what happened. Looks like he just got too high coming out of 2. And that probably flattened the right front tire if I had to guess. Looks like he has recovered though. No, he's not. He's still on pit lane. I apologize.
Take it low, Jason.
Clip the apron. We're all good.
.33 fitting.
Looks like some right side damage on the 33. That's maybe why he's having to take a trip down pit lane.
Go low, guys. Let's stay high.
Check out the leader, Kyle Heath. He's got a mirror full of Ryan Hill. They're followed by Nolan Milnes. And they're coming up on the lap car of Ivan Deschamps.
Go low.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The top three are still in lockstep as we come across the line to start lap 42. Oh, and the 55 sends it on the inside. He's going to slide up in front of the 13 and take the lead. Or is he? Kyle battling back on the outside. He's all in the back bumper of that 55. So new leader, Ryan Hill.
I love how the track just randomly changes. Nine pitting this time.
So we've been keeping an eye on the top three. We got the 9
pitting.
car pitting. So the 66 and 9 have both decided to pit, so we'll follow those pit stops as they happen. Here comes the 66. Whoa it down because that pit lane entrance is very early. There's the 9 as well.
Hello, Donald.
If they don't flag me, I'm not speeding, so let them.
82 pitting.
8 pitting.
Now we've got the 82 on pit lane, followed by the 8 car. Logan Boone changes his number from 28 to 8 this weekend. And it looks like the 82 may have been caught for speeding. He's been on pit road an awfully long time. It's going to take him out of the running for a top 5. And he is down and away 55 seconds on pit lane. Ian Warner is down and away into 87. Comes to 29. Oh, I bet he's going to get flagged for pit speeding. Locked him up sliding in there.
One car pitting in here.
5 pitting.
Yep, and it looks like the 29 is sitting on pit road for a while, but we've got leaders coming down pit lane. Kyle Heath is pitting. Got the 55 and the 1 in tandem here. This could be a race off of pit road for the lead.
Seven pitting.
The 1 is down. 55 is down, but the 1 may beat him out. They're going to be side by side. Nope, 55 is going to come out ahead. We've got the 6th place car of Ivan coming down pit lane. But up front, Todd Smith is taking the lead with the pit after the pits. And it's Kyle Heath second, Brian Hill, Nolan Milnes, Jason Haney back in 5th. Logan Boone has worked his way up to 6th. There is Ian Warner in 7th. Those 7 cars are on the lead lap. Ryan Hayberger was speeding on pit lane. He's 8th. There's Taylor Curtin. There's Donald Ray also was speeding on pit lane. And Ivan has completed service. He is on the apron coming back onto the track. Got the 22 of Ricky Lake in 12th. And the 77 of Joseph Groves is now 12th. He is past Ricky Lake. Picked up another position. Got the 82 coming underneath. We'll go back up front. Todd Smith with a 2.1 second lead over Kyle Heath. Nope, I'm sorry, it's over Ryan Hill now. They are battling hard for second back here.
Thank you.
I guess that's my fault for being in the way.
I'm sorry.
That was a pucker moment.
Joseph, I'll pay you after the race, buddy, okay?
I'm just trying to nurse it around and not use a fast repair. .77 pitting this time.
Oh boy.
So I've got the leaders working lap traffic. Oh no!
Big wreck out for, big wreck out for.
Caution, caution. You doing there, bud?
Well, that sucks.
That looked like a huge amount of net code just from what we saw here on the broadcast. We're going to jump back and take a look at that. Let's go behind. In fact, I'm going to go on board with the 55 here.
Either one of you three up front and get into that.
We'll go quarter
I was bottom
speed.
3, and then they all wrecked on my outside, so I don't know if it was my fault or not.
22 was coming down. It was net code.
I gotta let the 87 by here.
22 got the worst of that. Definitely a meatball flag. He is on pit lane. You can see that right front destroyed.
It looks like we were so far away from each other. I don't understand.
So we've got all of the leaders coming out pit lane. Top 7, Brian Hayberger. You see him at the top of the screen. He's going to get the lucky dog. He's in 8th position. So we're going to watch our pit exit camera and see who comes out with the lead.
I mean, yes, that's a new thing. You got to call it out. Say, I mean, I'll take the blame for it, but watching it, I honestly, man, I knew you were coming. I knew you were there. I'm going to blame that on latency and apologize, but I really don't know what happened.
All right, I'm going to chime in here. Do we have a claim for that incident?
Yeah, I guess I'll claim it. I'll claim it.
Copy that, Ricky.
I'm going to let y'all know that netcode seems to be an issue tonight. So just give each other a little bit more space. because the first caution was a big net code. This caution looked like a big net code too. So I'd leave just a little bit extra space with y'all around each other, just from my observation up here.
People.
So we've got the 87 car of Ian Warner, first race with us, and he's got the lead. Kyle Heath will be second, Jason Haiti third, Ryan Hill fourth, Todd Smith fifth, Logan Boone sixth, Nolan Milner seventh, and Brian Hayberger will be eighth. One lap down, Donald Ray, Ivan Deschamps, and Joseph Groves 2 laps down in 11th. Taylor Curtin will be 12th. He is 5 laps down.
Green flag.
And the green flag is back out in the air in Texas.
Freshies, you go on by.
Logan Boone, I believe he's on fresh tires. He has jumped up to third. And he's looking to chase down Todd Smith and Ryan Hill. They are your top 3. Ryan Hill, Todd Smith, Logan Boone, Nolan Milnes. Looks like we got a challenge for the lead. It's Ryan Hill and Todd Smith. They're nose to tail. Logan Boone is taking over second, and he is looking for the lead. slides high, gets loose. Todd Smith's going to be right there on his outside. Todd Smith trying to make that outside work for him. He's side by side with Ryan Hill for the lead. Look at this, 3 wide. Donald Ray is 1 lap down. He's trying to get his lap back. Brian Hayberger goes around the outside of Nola Mills and moves to 4th. There's your new leader, Todd Smith. He's got Ryan Hill and Logan Boone right behind him. He's got Brian Hayberger as well. Top 5 all within a second of each other. 29 car, he's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Let's take a look back here. There is 6th place Kyle Heath. I'm going to guess that he was gas only, no tires. Same with the 9 and the 87 back here. These two have dropped 12 seconds off the leaders. Kyle Heath, he is almost 8 seconds off of the leaders.
Nine car pitting.
Sorry, no one didn't see it that close.
Very good. I don't think we touched. You're good.
No, I just wasn't came across like I did. I need to go to saving right front school.
Now we're going to ride on board with Ryan Hill. See if he can chase down Todd Smith.
Stay high, go low, guys. Go low.
So we've got the top three separated by about 1.5 seconds. Fourth place, Brian Hayberger. He's got a mirror full of the 29. He is 2.4 seconds off of the leader. Logan Boone still hanging tough in fifth there. He's fallen off 6 seconds off the leaders. Kyle Heath. He's dropped to 12 seconds back. Ian Warner is 7th, 22 seconds off of the leader.
Low.
Battle for the lead, 55 to the front.
Low, Logan.
16-4.
87th hitting this time.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the 87 is going to make his way to pit lane. So we do have the question of Lucky Dog. There is Donald Ray. He is 14 seconds ahead of Jason Haney. And there's Jason. He's in exit of turn 4. And Donald's at the exit of 2. So that's about what the distance looks like, 14 seconds. Back up front, we got Ryan Hill and Todd Smith. Still nose to tail. Todd looking underneath. Oh! That sent Ryan up at the hill. I'm not sure. That may have been net code. It didn't look like they touched. Let's go take a look at that, because that was tight. Here we go. We're going to use the chase cam. Yes, more net code. So net code is in full force tonight. The 55 is running back down.
Seven pitting.
Wee doggy.
Take it low here. Take it low. Ian, I'll play high.
So Ryan Hill has managed to get back around the lead. Ian Warner's on fresh tires, making his way through the leaders.
I'll go high here.
Thank you.
So that's Nolan Milnes to second. Todd Smith back to third. Ryan Hayberger, there he is in fourth. Logan Boone still in fifth. There is the 29 of Donald Ray, 1 lap down. Jason Haney has made some inroads on him. He is 9 seconds back from the 14 that we saw earlier. He's still got some work to do. And he's got Kyle Heath in his rear view mirror chasing him down. Jason and Kyle separated by 2.6 seconds. Kyle Heath has managed to get around Jason Haney.
77 pin this time.
The 66. Oh, goodness. 77 was coming into pit lane really hot. Almost got in the back of the 66, but he saved it. That could have been scary, especially for Todd. He's right in the middle of this battle for the lead. The 66 is down and away. He's going to be passed by the 13 of Kyle Heath. And he's going to be passed by Jason Haney. So now we see when the 55 and the 1 decide to pit.
Go low.
$29 bid.
Eight hitting. Meow.
So we've got the 55 and 1, going to stretch it out a little bit. Going to see, maybe it's a game of chicken, who's going to pit first. we are at 50 laps to go. They may not have to pit again after this one pit. Oh, there he is. He's pitting now.
82 pitting.
So the one's going to stay out and go another lap. 55 gets it slowed down. Let's see how Hayberger enters pit lane. And he is in.
One car pitting.
No one went that extra lap. Here he comes. So we've got Todd Smith motoring around. I think he's going to take the lead this time by. Yes, he does. That's going to move Kyle Heath to second. There is Nolan on the apron exiting pit lane. Where is Ryan Hill? There he goes by on the outside. And there comes the 9 car of Jason Haney.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy.
I missed it, but Logan Boone was on pit lane for a really long time. I'm going to assume he got popped for speeding. So there we see Todd Smith with the 5-second lead over Kyle Heath. And then the battle is for third here. That's Nolan Milnes and Ryan Hill. It's Donald Ray behind them, still trying to fight to get that lap back. It's been a struggle. Oh, he just kissed the wall there. A little bit of scrapage on that car. No one has gotten around Kyle for second. No one's going to set off and try to chase down that 66 of Todd Smith. 55, it's gotten around to 13.
Turn this time.
The 9 car has made his way to pit lane. See him getting service worked on. '66 falling back into the clutches of Nola Mills. 3.7, 3.6 and closing.
Hello, no. Yepper.
It's another second shaved off. 2.6 seconds between first and second. Ryan Hill's got a face full of that 29. There's Kyle Heath in fourth. And Hayberger fifth, 10 seconds off the lead. We'll ride out the back of the gearbox of the 66.
Hello there, guys.
The gap is closed even more. It's about 4/10 to half a second a lap. Nolan keeps closing in, so I think he'll be there within the next 3 laps. Ryan Hill has started to close in a little bit too. It's 5.7 back. There he is. Kyle Heath has called it to pit lane.
$17.
And the gap is 1.1 seconds. So it continues to close. Just saw Kyle Heath coming off of pit lane. And he is dry. I know he didn't get a speeding penalty. That was a very long time on pit lane. That has dropped him way further down than what he should be as he cuts underneath the 55. Gap between the leaders is under 1 second now as we come to 30 laps to go.
Thank you.
Go low.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
The 13 has worked his way back up. He's got one of his laps back.
Hi there, go low.
And now we've got a battle for the lead. 66 and 1. They're separated by 1/10 of a second. One car looking underneath, 66 up high. And the one car is going to take it from him. Or is he? Yes, he does. He slides up in front of the 66. New leader, Nolan Milnes.
Kidding.
The 66 says he's pitting.
Yeah, got me that time.
No! Did he get a speeding penalty? He did! Oh, Todd Smith is taking himself right out of the race for the win.
All went to lose it late. Awesome.
I saw the black flag plop up on timing and scoring. Nolan's got a 3.3 second lead ahead of the 55. So this may be close. Let's throw up our pit strategy. Oh yes. It's going to be very close for the number one to make it. I think he is right on it. And I think that's why my man in the 55, Ryan Hill, is not closed in. I bet he's been back there saving fuel too. But Nolan did go one more lap longer. So we are in fuel save mode. So now we just got to sit and wait. 22 laps to go.
'77 hitting this time.
Now the 9 is 1 lap down. He's going to hope all 3 run out. He may be in the catbird seat here if all 3 of these guys cannot make it to the end. So we're going to just sit back and watch. There is the 1 car. Gap is 2.5 seconds back to second place.
Take a look.
Nolan lost a ton of time there. That was about a half a second drop. He's picked up a little bit more.
Time.
Oh, no. Stay up there. Stay up there.
So the gap has gone back to about 2.3 seconds. Ivan's wanting the 1 car to go low, but I don't know that Nolan wants to pass him. Well, he's going to pass him anyways. There he goes by. I think Nolan would have loved to just sit and ride behind him and kind of use the draft to help save a little bit more fuel. It's not how it's going to work out, though. A car coming up the track off of pit lane, I believe. Yep, he will rock it off now. Gap is maintained about 2 seconds between first and second. The 82's realized his fuel saving. He's dropped off a little further. He's almost 12 seconds behind the leaders now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Take a quick peek at fourth place. Still not close enough to get his lap back.
Go.
2/10 were shaved off that lap. Gap's now 1 point. Oh, it's closing a little more. Hills managed to shave off another couple of tenths. So there's 5 laps to go. Going to be 4 to go at the line. Got Nolan Milne still leading 1.5 seconds over Ryan Hill. Both drivers in fuel save mode. Try to stretch it to the end here. Gap's 1.3. 2 laps to go. Does Nolan have enough fuel to make it? Nolan's hugging the bottom line as he comes out of turn 4. 1 lap to go. White flag. He's got 1.2 seconds over the 55.
Nice win, Nolan. Well done.
And Nolan Milnes is going to win
Congrats
at
on the win,
Texas.
Good race, y'all.
Good race. Good one. Great race tonight, guys. Well done, everybody. Top 3, waiting room and Discord for interviews with Edwin. That was fun. Thank y'all.
Yeah, appreciate everyone. Good race, guys. Good, clean running.
How much fuel you got left?
0.7 right now. That's it.
I was hoping you'd run out. I had a hard save when we come off. I'm like, he can't make it. He can't make it.
Yeah, I had those extra laps. I was going to gap you and just hope that you didn't leapfrog your way up here, which you kind of did. You had a lot of good lap traffic.
Yeah, I was trying. Good one. Is there a broadcast tonight or no?
All right, I see we've got 2 in the waiting room. We're going to go ahead and bring in second place Ryan Hill. Ryan, this is Edwin. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
You seem to be in the muck all night tonight. You had an incident with the 22. You had lap cars racing around you all the time, and you still managed to battle through and come out of it second. How much fuel did you have at the end there?
0.4.
Ooh.
I had a little bit more fuel than what I had at New Hampshire.
That was a tight race at the finish there. I kept waiting on you to gas it up and head on up there, but I see you didn't have enough fuel to do that.
Yeah, I was trying. I tried to hard save a lot at the beginning, and that's where he pretty much got the huge gap at. And then once I started, it's like, okay, let me just start running a consistent pace. I was hoping he would have to start backing it down, but he never had to. That extra lap helped him more than I wanted it to, but I had fun. It was a fun race.
Yeah. Tell me about the contact with the 22. We looked at it on the broadcast. It looked like a little bit of net code, but you tell me what you saw.
Is that the backstretch one or the 3 wide one?
Oh, tell me about both.
Okay, well, the backstretch one. I mean, coming up on a lap car. I don't know. I felt I gave enough room, but I know these cars were a little bit loose off of 2. If they get away from you and you're not ready for it, it can be tricky. So, and then the 3 wide one. I mean, I'm the leader. I mean, I had the right of way, and I saw them racing, and there was a hole there. I'm like, well, maybe I can gas it up and pass them, and that's what I did. I gassed it up, and next thing I know, they were bouncing off my side and dying in the turn 4 wall.
Yeah. It looked like. Did you have any damage in that? It looked like you came out with nothing.
Pit road said no.
Okay.
I didn't have fast repair, and I didn't have any damage to repair, so felt fine. It felt like net code, just an unfortunate turn of events.
I think every incident we had tonight had net code involved. It was pretty abnormal. I couldn't believe it, but
yeah, I think a mixture between just the track being. I think there's a reason why racing doesn't race this track at night. That may be a part of it. So I don't know. That 10% extra horsepower though did make it a lot of fun though.
Yes, it made it fun on the broadcast. It felt like the lead was always being battled. It didn't matter who was in the lead. Guys were right there, usually within a second of each other. So
yeah, it made for good racing.
Yes, sir. It made for a good broadcast.
Hopefully everybody enjoyed watching it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't talk as much as I normally do. I have had COVID all week, and I was having a coughing fit at the beginning of the race, and I had to go get some water and just chill out and not talk for a little bit. So I'm hoping I can make it through the interviews and not have another one. So,
well, I hope you feel better. Don't be getting sick on us now.
I know, right? I hate getting sick, but here we are. So we're on the back end of it. I was sick since Monday, so I think we'll be okay.
You feel better then?
Yes.
I won't take up any more time because you're sick now.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations on second, and we'll send you back to the waiting room and bring in Mr. Hayberger.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to bring in third place, Brian Hayberger. Brian, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good. You finished third. You got popped for, I think, a pit lane speeding entrance penalty, but you managed to get the lucky dog, and that almost saved your race. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that pit road's pretty tricky. Definitely sped the first time down it. Was lucky that caution that I was in the lucky dog spot, and yeah, really the rest of the race really just kind of fell in my lap. I didn't deserve a third, but
Todd Smith handed it to you on a silver platter.
Yeah, that helped too for sure. Shout out to him. Appreciate it.
We'll roll tide on that one.
Yeah, I was excited to hear that because I didn't have anything for him otherwise.
How much fuel did you have at the end? Because you were on the same fuel plan as Nolan and Ryan.
About the same as Nolan said, about 0.8.
Okay. That was close. Very close. Another lap, and it could have been a different story for everybody up here.
Yeah, and I didn't know like how accurate the new fuel iRacing thing was, so it was a little sketchy.
That's right. They do have the new fuel meter up there. I have not paid attention to it because I have not been in a fuel situation yet. But yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. It gives you two different numbers for remaining laps, and I'm like, okay, which one is it?
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna cut this a little short because I'm feeling a little coughing fit coming back on. So congratulations on third. I'm gonna grab Nolan in here and get through this one.
Yep, sounds good, man.
All
I
right.
hope you feel better.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're gonna bring Nolan in here.
That was so bad.
Nolan, this is Edwin. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. You played everything perfectly tonight and come out with a dub. How about it?
Yeah, yep. Got it done in the end.
You said you had just under a lap of fuel left?
Yeah, I had 0.7 there. So I had gone, I'm looking at it now, I went 49 laps, or no, I went 52 laps on the previous run. The previous
Yep.
stint, I went 52 laps. And obviously, I had a lot of people in between me and the lead. I never took or assumed the lead at any point, really, except when he pit. But I was behind somebody that entire time, and I had saved. I think my margin when I came out, I was around 2.6. I was saving that entire time, almost
Yep.
that entire time. And so I was like well to the good. But I knew like, okay, we're gonna be pretty broken up here. I don't know what the draft situation is gonna be like for me, so I just kept doing max save basically. I'd roll off a little bit, 80%, down the straightaway at the end, and then I would dump the clutch. You might have seen it. And then I'd shut the car off in one, and I actually found that it made me faster. Like I don't know, it was weird. I actually saved tire doing that, which is really weird. I wouldn't expect that. I thought I'd be plowing and heating up the right front without the engine braking of the rear axle. When you clutch it.
Right.
But that wasn't the case. I actually was a little faster. I kind of caught Ryan at the end there of the last stints, if that makes sense, for our green flag pit stop.
Yep.
And I felt really good about things, and so I felt like I could keep good pace. Whenever we pit, I knew he had to save a lot. Because he was leading. I knew his numbers weren't going to look good. So I had that one lap fresher tire. I knew he was going to try and leech on, and I said, I'm out of here. He tried blocking me a little bit. He tried a couple of things, and I was like, I need to break his draft, and I did that. I got about a 4-second lead, 4.5 maybe, and he had some really good situations for him. I think the 87 and some other cars were like in between us, and he was bumming off their draft. I think they had fresher tires, but they were a little slower pace, and so he like really got to save behind those guys and slingshot his way up. And I got a little nervous, I won't lie, because at certain points he'd gain like a second or two, or he gained like a second in like 2 or 3 laps. I'm like, well, that's pretty crazy pace. He's going to catch me, and then it would stall out. So I just felt like I had to keep doing what I was going to do and make it and trust my numbers. And all in all, it worked out. I didn't lead a lot of laps prior to that situation there at the end. I don't think I might not have led any, to be honest with you, except when the Eagle pit and I went after him. I don't know, but yeah, that's just my kind of racing right there. I really like green flag runs. I really like when it goes long green stints. I really don't like stages for that reason, because to me, I don't care about leading lap 15 or lap 45. I care about leading the last lap. And you give yourself a lot of chances to do things. I took tires when a couple of guys didn't, right? So like the Eagle and Jason, they didn't take tires, gambling on more cautions, and I felt like that wasn't the right move.
And I agreed.
So-
I looked at the list of people still in the race, and I was like, I don't think we're going to get many more cautions. Why didn't you guys take tires? And sure enough, they were 12 seconds behind after a handful of laps. It was not the right call. But
And
you don't know that at the time.
I still finished with a set in the pits. So, it's like I felt like we had enough where, I'd be risking it if, say, a caution came out 20 laps later. I'd probably take that next set. And,
Right.
Then I don't have one for like the last 80 or something. But
Yep.
Anyway, I really like that for that reason. I don't love fuel saving. I like to beat people straight up. I don't like clutching and all that. Sometimes it can feel like little Mickey Mouse or something like that.
Yeah.
And it can be distracting, but it felt good. I like it when you can play out your strategy and you have time to do it. And yeah, I felt really good about it. I felt like I was one of the best 3 cars tonight, I think. And then Todd was good on the short and medium run, but I felt like Kyle and Ryan were obviously really good. That's why I let them lead most of that. And then there at the end, I gave myself a shot by saving that extra lap of fuel and then pressing my advantage.
Yep, it worked out in your favor. So congratulations. We'll see you next week, man.
Yes, sir. Get
All
better
right.
soon, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. So we're going to wrap this up pretty quickly here. Let's see where we're racing at next. Give me just a second. I'll tell you. So the Gen 6 Cup Series will be at Michigan next week. That'll be another barn burner. Always great racing with the Gen 6. Seems like Jason has stacked the schedule with great tracks at the end here. So we'll be looking forward to that. Thursday night, we are going to be at Bristol, 300 laps. Trevor Benz has got us doing an Xfinity race, 300 laps at Bristol. Friday night, I believe we have the next 2 weeks off Friday. Let's double check. Our next Friday night race, yes, in 2 weeks, July 10th, we will be at USA Dirt. It'll be the first dirt race with the ARCA cars. It'll be 75 laps around the dirt track. And that will be June 10th. I am cooking up some ideas for a Friday night race for the next 2 Fridays since we are off. And I will announce that here pretty soon. I will let y'all know in Discord. Well, that's going to wrap it up. We'll see y'all next Saturday.